I just done a go live. I'm bored. Don't mind my hair. Hi, Hazel. Still got a new rule now. If there's any drama in this channel, it happens. And people don't want to stop the drama. And people don't want to stop the drama. They're going to wind up getting timed out a bunch of times. And after a third strike of a timeout, they'll just get blocked. Because my live streams are going to be a drama-free live stream. Because drama is what causes you to lose friends in live streams. Causes certain friends not to want to come around and hang out. Yeah, my nerves are still shaking. I can't do nothing about it. Even took crap for the nerves in my muscles and it's not doing nothing. Hi, Julia. How you doing, Julia? Hi, Scratching Mama. Jay Sarge, I can't exactly, if you can hear me, I can't exactly, figure out the exact, timestamp for that you're trying to look for. Maybe, Julia might be able to help you out with that. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Ian. Julia, whatever you do, protect Ian in here if you don't mind with your strange dog. Comic and, wrestling. If you don't mind, keep him protected in here. I don't want nobody messing with him. He's a good person. So if you want to learn a lot about collectibles and stuff and old collectibles and all kinds of things and where to find them at and stuff, he's a good person to follow. He's just like Space Coast. I met him through the Funko Pop community. I go over every time and give his videos and live streams a like. I might not actually chat in there a lot. I might not actually chat in there. I might one of these days come out and say something. But a lot of times I'm in his bushes just lurking. Giving him that watch time. Hi, Angel. Yeah, I saw that Scooter was live. Yeah, I figured your phone might have been on mute or you were in bed or something. I don't know if Susan's phone is on I might have to spell your name out. You know I'm bad with names. I might have to spell it out. Urio, did I say it right? I hope I said it right. Mega Love shout out Urio. I hope I said it right. I don't want to butcher nobody's name. I am bad about it though. Hell, I blame Harden for that. There's something about Harden, if there is sometimes I've said some things to him you think I get blocked for saying. And in the day, he don't give a crap. That's what makes Harden such a cool friend. You don't give a crap about what you say to him half the time. You have to know you real well before he allow you to, chat like that. Angel, if you want to get your, if you're still trying to work on getting your hours up and everything, Follow the dude that just told you hi with a waving hand. Urio or yeah, it's like a Teach, or however you say her name. I'm always butchering her name for some reason. I call her a tit sometimes. I don't mean to, but I get to where I butcher names. I don't mean to. Yeah, if you follow him and you go in his live and hang out, he'll help you out because he's from the Philippines. He's a good person. And the people that come in here that are from the Philippines, they will tell you which side of the Philippines to stay away from and which side is good to stay on. They know which one's the best. I might try to get Rosanna07 to come watch your channel. I like. Hi, Patty. Now remember, you can be PG-13 all the way up to R in here, and that's as far as you can get with the language. You gotta be in between there. And I definitely don't want no fighting, no argument, no drama in the live. No politics and no religion. Urio, Angel gave you a banana for your channel. Yeah, as long as you go over there and you watch one of his videos and give him a like and everything, he'll do the same thing back. That's what y'all gotta always remember for the Philippines. You gotta always do that for them. And they'll do the same thing back. Because they can actually go in your whatchamacallit, your chat set, your comment section, click on your name and follow you. Yeah, I wasn't in I've gotten to where when I'm in Scooter's lives, I don't even really try to win giveaways anymore. I've gotten to where I do that in a lot of giveaways. I don't really try to win. I just put random numbers in, I've gotten where I just don't really care for the giveaways much anymore. No, but I don't mind standing up for people. I don't mind standing up for my rights, though. Oh, M2M's actually going live tonight. Julia, can you do me a favor? If you're still here, can you share this out to Susan and Jay Sarge, please, and see if you can get them in here? If you don't mind. Because I actually liked it that day that Susan popped in for a little bit. I know she was busy, but she went out of her busy schedule to come in the live stream. And that was nice of her. I'm going to always, by the end of the day, go to Susan and show her support. I don't care if I'm on Ted's live stream panel. I will mute myself if I'm on his panel and go over to Susan to show her support. And yeah, I've got another rule. I am going to definitely make myself go PG for her live stream. Because that's how much respect I have for her channel. That's something we got to learn to do now. We got to learn in live streams that are monetized, we got to learn to keep it PG because channels have been getting flagged real bad. And it's the language that's doing it. That's something else that they're getting flagged for now. So we got to really watch it. But I'll still talk a little. However, Scratching Mama allows me to talk in her live stream, that's how I'll talk. But I won't go too far because I don't want to cause her channel get trouble. But I will But with most of my joking I do, it helps push her channel out to the algorithm. That's why for years I've been going around live streams, not paying attention to the tickets. I just go in there and joke around because I knew how to push their channels out. And that's how Mr. and Mrs. X channel grew so quick And they got so many followers so quick because I was in there joking around. That's why her channel came out being called what Angel used to call it, Six Edge Education Classes, all because of me in there. I got that started. And Angel, you remember the whole Beanie go to the naughty corner thing that happened in there? You remember that? Oh, Katrina's your wife. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm used to calling her Mrs. Ass. Well, the whole purpose, the way high interstate, the whole purpose, the um the naughty corner. Nobody knows how the naughty corner got started because of me. I still to this day will go back and watch Mr. and Mrs. Itch's live streams that they did on Sunday because they're fun to watch. If you got a lot of stress and stuff on your shoulder, just go watch a funny video that somebody does or live stream. It's a good way to relieve stress without relieving it on other people. Yeah, I'm not fond of McDonald's too much either. I mean, those chicken strips, I tried them once. They were okay. I got them the second time and they weren't okay. And Sonic has went downhill on their food. Their food's not even in town anymore. They want to charge me nearly $3 or $4 for damn extra pay to make it a triple bacon cheeseburger. They've never done that before. Hi, Deborah. Deborah. You can call her Deborah, Deborah, how you want to pronounce it. If you don't mind. Yeah, it is a good stress reliever. I just gotta learn not to let things get to me too much. I gotta try to learn to ignore things. Cause it's weird. Yeah, I will admit I'm trans, but out in the real world, I can ignore that. I can see people pointing fingers at me, looking at me, gawking at me, and then whispering to their friends, but I ignore it and move on. But it's different when it comes to YouTube. For some reason, I can't ignore it, which is weird. When somebody starts talking about me in a disrespectful way, I don't know why I can't ignore it. It's just weird. I guess it's just what triggers our brain to do something. I've heard Wingstop's good, but I can't wait to try In-N-Out. I just can't wait for them to get that open. And there in Franklin, somewhere in Franklin, they're opening up an In-N-Out burger. And I gotta try their animal fries that they call it. And I gotta try their pirate burger. The kind of animal fries meal that they do. And the pirate meal that they do. I gotta try both of those. It looks so delicious. I seen somebody on Facebook and a reel trying it. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. And I still have not tried Whataburger either yet. I still got to try that. I'll probably stay live until MTM goes live. I ain't been live in a long time. Yeah, we've got a Whataburger in. By the way, this is a razor I got in the mail. I got it there. We got a Whataburger in Gatlinburg. Jay Sarge, don't worry about it. You don't have to watch the video. I'm over whatever happened last night too. I'm moving on from that. if you hear me. But if you don't mind, come in here since you're on Instagram. I mean on Facebook. What? Y'all stay in y'all literally stay in when y'all go to Pigeon hi Scratch Master. Hi Wilma. Hi Text Guy. So oh that's fine, Wilma. I wouldn't worry about it, I'm over it anyhow. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to be about drama because I don't want to be about drama at all because drama causes you to lose friends, and I don't want to lose any friends. I made too many good friends on this platform. Hi, Lucy. I want everybody to feel welcome in my channel. I've always said it's a drama-free zone in here. You be yourself. You have your right to your opinions, but you gotta know before you say your opinions, choose your opinions wisely before you say them, because some of your own opinions can hurt people in the long run. Can hurt people that have got depression real bad and got other disabilities. Can cause them to do things that they're regretting at the end of their life. Yeah, I should be telling myself that. I should be eating my own words right now. Huh. I just really thought of something. What Jay Sarge has always been telling me, and Julia's always been telling me, and Susan, it's actually sticking in my head for once. It's actually making sense for once. Huh. For once I learned something. I learned a new common goal in life. You guys gotta know, if you come in here, you might not have a wrench, but if you don't have a wrench, by the end of the day, you don't gotta have a wrench to show a channel support. It's like some days when I go on a channel, I'm kind of glad I don't have a wrench in there because it gives me a break, in the live streams. Makes it where you don't got that wrench, dude. You ain't got to sit there and watch the channel and make sure it's safe. That's why I do kind of say every time I don't give a shit if I lose my wrench in a live stream. Because sometimes if I do lose it, it's my fault I lose it. Because sometimes I force myself to lose it on purpose. Heck, I lost my wrench in a guy's live stream in a toy community. Got this account that I'm on and I'm live on got blocked in there. So I took it upon him. I said, "You want your wrench back? You want to block my account? No, you your wrench back." And he's like, "Damn, you gonna do me that way?" I said, "Yeah." Come to think of it, it's been 3 years now that he still ain't got his damn wrench back, and he's still trying to figure out how to unblock me. He said if he ever comes back on YouTube again, he'll unblock me. And then I turned around and I told him, "Well, you done made me a mod on my alt account." He said, "Yeah, I did." But it took him 2 years to figure out who I was on that alt account. I wouldn't ever mess with him that much. That's how much respect I had for that channel. In the talk of me, I had so much respect for that channel that I went out of my way just to make an alt account to go in there and mess with the dude. Until he finally, everybody in there was telling him who I was, and he never could figure it out, and I still went in there and messed with him. And he finally figured it out. Highway up, dude. If you want to see that show, you're gonna have to go to Ted's live stream. That's where all the guys take their shirts off anyhow. About every one of them up there's got a shirt off. So much sausage over there, it's ridiculous. Oh my God, way up, dude. Here, hang on, I gotta let J Sarge know I'm live. Oh, I'm doing good. I hopped up on NyQuil because that's all I have. I don't have Dayquil. I ran out of it too quick. As I could say, I think I was about 60% sober, but I do feel like I'm more like 75 now instead of 60. So I think by next week I'll feel a lot better. Nope, I'm not ordering from that catalog. I don't even own the Sears catalog. I don't even think the Sears exists anymore. They took the one in Florence, Alabama, and they got rid of the sign and made the sign to where I mean the store it's just all boxed in. There's nothing in it or nothing. Oh, Scratchy Mama, if you're still here, by the way, you said you said that you stay at Franklin, Tennessee when you're going to Pigeon Forge. Franklin, Tennessee is only an hour and something minutes from me. Next time you ever stay in there, get a hold of me and hi Tim, get a hold of me and then let me know. Let me know, and once you can let me know, then if you want to, you can just come by and pick me up, and I can ride with y'all. Since I don't own a vehicle, I do have a license to drive, but you could do that. 'Cause it's not too far to come up here and pick me up. You just come right straight into the country. And that mall that's in Franklin, I remember that mall back in the 90s when it used to hardly be nothing, back in the 80s and 90s. And look, that mall is what's caused the city of Franklin, the Galleria Mall, is what caused that place to get so expensive. Hi, Susan, thanks for coming. I asked Jay Sarge to please bring in here, because I gotta have my friends in my live stream. And yeah, earlier I said something in here, and it was advice that you and Julia and Jay Sarge gave me. It actually stuck to me for once. By the way, Susan, next time you have any kids that get sick, Make sure it's got Edenberry in it. I mean, Edenberry works miracles. I don't care if they give me a copyright for showing that or not. It ain't gonna bother me. They copyright me for everything lately. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Susan. I'm gonna keep it PG in your live stream. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of channels get flagged for the language. It's because they're even if you don't even if your channel is not monetized, people are getting flagged for the language. I mean, YouTube's flagged me twice for bad language, which is weird. Yeah, the NyQuil with the Edenberry is the best. I mean, I don't know what's in it, but strong. Yeah, I understand that. You know, it's like in Scratching Mamas. I don't know what it is with the way I talk in there, but somehow it pushes their channel out to the algorithm, which is kind of something. Oh, Tim, I hope you get the. I'll keep you in my prayers now. That I don't want you to have one of those. If anybody don't mind, put prayer hands up for Tim, please. That's one thing I do allow that is religion. I do allow prayer hands. Now, Susan, yeah, I did make a new rule in here. If anybody starts drama in here, you time them out. And then you time them out a second time. And then after a third time, if they come back in here after a third time and they start it again, then just block them. Because I'm gonna make this place a drama. This channel is always gonna be drama free. Yeah, they can. That's true. You gotta be careful with that. You gotta make sure when you go in there before you say anything, you ask the channel host what their rules is first of how you can speak in the channel and what their language, their language barrier is, and then they'll let you know. That's another way you got to do to earn their respect. You know. Yep. It's like I say in here, like in the day. Now Susan, in the day, I always will say that I don't give 2 cents about the damn wrench because in the day, if I lose my wrench, it's my fault that I lost the wrench because I did something on purpose to cause myself to lose that wrench. And then I always say the only way you get it back, you just gotta earn the host's respect to get it back. But I'll tell you, not having a wrench half the days does makes it easier in the live streams. You know, you don't have to sit there and do mod duties half the time. But you know, Susan, by the end of the day, I'm still gonna get in there and mess with Miss Amanda, talk about her saints and get her to time me out because that's funny. I did that today in Ernie's live stream. I went in there. First thing I did is I went in there and all I said was, I said Starbucks, I don't know how many different times, and I said it to Christy, and then I wound up getting timed out for 10 seconds for saying that. I knew I'd get timed out for saying that because that's just a joke that Ernie does in live streams. So I did that because it was funny. It's only, I think, Joanna and Chrissy that timed me out in there for 10 seconds. Just for a joke. Yeah, if you're a mod in somebody's channel, you do gotta take it serious, you know. But there's some days you do need a break from being in somebody's channel there. I'll tell you, when I'm a manager or moderator in certain people's channel, I mean, I take it serious. It's like when I'm in D-Man's channel, I'm a manager moderator there. right before I go to time anybody out or block them, I will send him a message most of the time in private, ask him first if I need to time that person out, and then I will turn around and when he gives me the okay, then I turn around and block him. Well, Scratching Mama, you're not a lazy mod now, are you? Look who's a Smurfette now. So if he comes in here talking smack to you, you get to give him 10-second boot every time. I told him some way I was going to figure out a way to get him back for something. So now look what I do. Yeah, I did time Susan, Karina come in here, she dared me, and I turned around and I timed her up for a minute. Damn live stream on live. Yep, that's true, Tim. Susan, if you don't mind, just let me know. Well, I sent you a message on in private, to let me know what days are good for you where we can talk like we used to on the phone. But do that after after everybody's gone back to school. You've got everybody settled in their new schools that they're doing and everything. Because you still need to spend all the time you can until summer's over with them. Cause especially when Skip's in high school, you're hardly gonna get any time with her. I still gotta talk to my sister and find out if it's okay to tell my niece what I am. I'm so desperate to want to tell her. But I want the mother's permission. Yeah, and I had to this morning say a prayer to the Lord for so many dang F bombs I flew off with losing the Lord's name in vain. Yeah. I'd had to ask for forgiveness for that. I should have stuck myself in the corner for that. Man, I was a bad girl. Susan, you and Jay Sarge and Julia definitely need to come to Tennessee. There's every time you do decide to come to Tennessee, you might come the day that Scratching Mama might be down here. And then, we could all just go all the way over to Pigeon Forge and hang out. And go to Dollywood and everything over there. And even go to the Titanic Museum or go see the Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings they have over there. If they got hidden over there somewhere. That's the only thing I like about Tennessee. You don't really have to travel too far to go anywhere, to go to another state or country, because we've got just about everything here hidden in places you don't know about. Heck, I take you to the Little Debbie's park that they have, national park. Hi, Pooch. Susan, your Pooch is here. Your Poochie. I mean, he's OG. Yeah, he's OG, and I got to give an OG a wrench. I've known him since the OG days of YouTube. Days of YouTube way before there's all this crap that goes on now. The days when YouTube was really fun. The times I kind of wish Susan and Julia could have been there around at that time. Because Susan would have got to know me even more at that time. Hey Susan, why you at it? Tell me you shut up while you at it. Because Juliet gave it to me today. Joanne does it every time. She don't even say hi to me. She just comes in and tells me to shut up, which is kind of funny. I call myself a... You've had your channel since 2015. I've been on here since 2013. I've been on here 2 years longer than you have. Well, whatever the math is, I ain't good with math. Yep, I was in the Funko Pop community. But Susan, I think I explained to you why I left the Funko Pop community. Because some guy there didn't like that I stood up for a friend that was a girl. But I ain't going into details of that. Whatever happened to the Funko Pop community is old news anyhow. I heard the Funko Pop community's dead now. They collect other things now. They don't even do nothing with Funkos anymore. Occasionally, every once in a while, I go into a community, but I only go in like maybe 1 or 2 live streams now. Half of them I don't even go to anymore because half of them are just dead and got to where they're just kind of boring to watch. Wait, when did the Philippines get lottery tickets? I want to know. Because that's what M2M is scratching. Yeah, if you want to learn why I lost my wrench in M2M's live stream, because I dared him to take my wrench away, Sue would time me out there for a joke. He knew that. And then it was funny that Julia turned around and whacked my ass. Now that was funny. And I'd go in there and get timed out by Julia again because it's funny. I don't know what happened to Jackpot Jess. But you know, I don't really follow a lot of the only person I think I follow from the slot community is Chumba Queen. She said starting in sometime in August, she's actually coming back full time. It's the only time I might go in there once in a blue moon when she's live. But a lot of people just got to where they grew out of YouTube and quit coming around. Whoa, that's a long time, Tim. Oh, you didn't start making content until 2 years ago. I got you there, Susan. Yeah, sometimes people that are on here are just a supporter to start with. That they're just a supporter, and then they turn around and decide when to make content. I think JSR might have been the one that motivated you to start making content. And your channel blew. I mean, it just blew real fast. You ran with something and it hit off, and you just kept going. Yep. I remember Tesla when he used to come around, and I know the purpose why he stopped doing what he doing, but I'm not going to go into details of that. That's for Tesla to explain himself why he don't do videos or come around YouTube anymore. It's not my place to discuss that. Oh, you still talk to him? Well, you need to tell him if he ever comes back to you, if he ever decides to come back to YouTube and do anything on YouTube, then don't be afraid to explain the reason why he don't do YouTube anymore. Gotta have courage to explain that. Because a lot of his followers might want to know. You just never know. Like me, I'll be on YouTube until the day I can't do it anymore. Nothing's going to run me off this platform. But Jay Sarge, whatever I was trying to get you to watch, don't worry about that. I moved on from that. I'm not good with time stamps anyhow. It's almost like trying to figure out math. But don't worry, one of these days I'll make it to California and get to meet everybody out there. I don't know how many years it'll be, but it might be a long time. You just never know. I just make sure Julia's at the airport to pick me up, and then I'll go back and stay at her house, and then she'll bring me to meet y'all. Keep me safe out there, because that California can be dangerous. Well, it's about like any city. Any city's dangerous. I'm actually going to run this to an hour, and then we're going to go raid MTM. Because MTM don't go live very often. I kind of see why some people come. I've been getting people telling me that they're like, "Oh, what? Can I be you went live?" Because I do random pop-up live. You just never know when I'm going to pop up. A lot of times, if you do live like that, you will get a bunch of people on your live streams. That's another way to keep your channel growing. That works. Yeah, I got to work my schedules around the California time and other people so everybody can get in here. Do it around the time that works best for them. I'm thinking about one day going live playing God of War, But I'm going to make sure it's a new God of War that got out for the PS5. Not the one I'm playing. Well, the one I'm playing now, I'm playing the Valhalla version. Part on it that you unlock after you beat the game. And then it's also got 20th anniversary armor that I'm trying to find in the game. Which I have to go to a different place to find it. You can't go inside Valhalla to get it. You gotta go on the actual quest to get it. But they revealed that because they're celebrating 20 years that game's been around. I just gotta be careful in playing that game, but that game gets me to cussing like a bat out of hell. Yeah, another reason why I'm not really getting as naughty as I do on my channel like I used to is because, yeah, after I've been in YouTube jail back in 2013 when the very first live stream got me put in YouTube jail, and then back in October, my short video I did of Legos, of Lego models, got me put in YouTube jail for 90 days. It's kind of taught me a lesson. I need to tone my live streams down a little bit. You'll let everybody be themselves, but you got to tone down the language some. So I'm really being careful with my channel because I work so hard to get to where it's at. Blood, sweat, and tears all went through my channel of hard work. Yeah, Angel ain't gonna like the word, but yeah, I grew it organically. That's how my channel was growing, was organically. Yeah, Angel, I don't know why you don't like about that word, but you don't. Jay Sarge, if you're still here, just let Susan know, or Susan, if you're still here, just know we'll work out the way we can talk to each other over the phone or through Facebook video call or whatever, you know. We'll work out the days that are best for that. Make sure it's not, one of us not going to the doctor somewhere. I'm not going to some support group that's for people like me, or which I hadn't started the support group yet. I'm working on that. Or I'm not going to therapy or going to see my doctor or my dermatologist or working on the hair removal. Not got those going on. We'll work around all that. Because our days are already starting to get busy again. You know, I might find somebody that spend the rest of my life with at one of them support groups. You never know. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. It ain't been an hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Because I'm gonna go show Tim some support. Because by the end of the day, I'm still like to support people's channels. Just know you can always go live. Even though if you got over 10 or 11 or almost 50 something million followers or billion followers, don't forget about the little channel that got your channel to where it is. And always go back and support those smaller live streams. Even after your channel blows up, go back and support those. Even if you know, a bigger channel don't really come around your channel much anymore, by the end of the day, you still go support them because you're the one to help get them where they're at to this day anyhow. The more you support them, the more you're helping them out and keeping their channel keep going. Everything you're doing. I'm not going to drop a link in here because, in case there could be some trolls lurking, I don't want them going into, any certain people, you know, haters or anything anybody lurking. I don't want them going over there and starting crap in other live streams. That's the only thing I don't like about the whole link dropping thing. You don't know who's going to follow you into another live stream and start crap. You want to try to keep the channel as clean and relaxing as possible as you can. Better you do that, the better people will get along on the platform and you'll love the platform. It'll be fun. Hi, Kitty. Yeah, I've really got more people with wrenches in here than I ever have noticed. Here, Kitty, I'll give you a wrench while I'm at it. Because I've seen how good you do with a wrench in other people's live streams. You're good at removing all the drama and everything, keeping the live stream from relaxing in the channels. So there, I don't call it a blue wrench. I call the lady Smurfette, which I am, and I call the guys a Smurf. You're welcome. So yeah, sometimes when people that come in my life, you don't really know that I'm a lot of times just in there watching people that are got rich, seeing how they do, and then I'm like, oh, that would be a good person to make a mod on my channel because they're good with what they do. And yeah, you're a big supporter too. I'm gonna let this go until I hit an hour mark, Then we'll go over to M2M and run around with him. I'll go mess with him. He knows I mess with him. I hang out with him in the I hang out with him in the Filipino community a lot. I think AQ still got a wrench on my channel, even though I haven't seen her over here in a long time. Hi, Julia. Julia, you ain't gave me my daily dose of shut up yet. I'm still waiting for that. Yeah, my lips went dry. I ain't ate nothing all day either. This weekend, I think I'm gonna splurge on damn pizza. I don't care if it don't call it cramps me up. It ain't gonna bother me. Oh, by that day I'm sick. You just treat me like you always treat me. You know that. You know I have to put a smile on my face and make me laugh and feel better. But Julia, I'm trying to get to where when Julia, Julia, I'm trying to get to where when Jay Sarge and Susan are not so busy, if we ever do video calls, try to do it through Facebook where you can join us and get to be a part of that. Oh, you going to bed? Well, when you go to bed, don't forget to go over to M2M and give his stream a like and everything and tell him hi and everything. Do that for me, please. It's very rare we see him go live. And good night. I know that's where Susan and Jay Sarge might be because I know they're mods over there. They got their duties they got to do over there. I fix to go over there once they hit the 1 hour mark. Now I am thinking about what the only reason I have been thinking about wanting to do StreamYard panels, but the rules for my StreamYard panels are going to be really strict, more than any other channel. The only reason I don't do them is because I know what happens on them when you have them, and I just couldn't deal with that all, by the end of the day. That clouds my head too much. And I can't have that bull crap. All right, well I'm gonna meet y'all over. Everybody, please go over to M Tim's if you have his on channel, and M Tim Grub and Gamble, I think's his name, which I've done forgot his whole channel name. Been so long he's been live, I can forgot everything. Go over there and let's show him some support. Because he could use it since he ain't been live in a long time. I'll go live another day. Don't worry. But just remember, always be yourself in here. And Julia, I'll type to you and Susan what the rules are for my channel, and then if y'all always want to post them in my live stream, you can. That way y'all can post them in my live streams and show them to people. What they're not allowed to say, you know. That way I don't have to say it every time. I've seen channels doing that too. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks to, I'm going to have to, here, I'm going to do something new too I don't usually do. I got to go all the way up to the top here to do it. Thanks, Hazel, Scratching Mama, Junebug, aka Julia, Sarah, Strange Dog Comic Wrestling, aka Ian, and Angel, Inurio, Patty, Interstate, and Tim, and Deborah, and Wilma, and White Vein, and Lucy, and Text Guy, and Way Up Dude, Susan and Jay Sarge, and Kitty, and Sarah, all for coming to my live stream. Even though I knew this was going to be a short one. Sarah, do you have M2M's link? If you don't, I will drop it in here just for you. Because you might want to go over there and hang out if you don't have him. Hang on, Sarah. Just one time. I wasn't really going to drop a link in here, but I'm going to do something for you. In case you don't have him. I'm not one to you. I only let mods drop links, mods and major moderators drop links in here. I don't usually drop them myself. Sarah, if you're still in here, click on that link and go to that. And that's where we'll all be hanging out if you want a place to hang out. It's a good live stream. He's a good person. And well, I'll see everybody over there. Bye. I'm going to go put my tablet over there real quick. Well, I'm still alive right now. Okay, I'll see everybody over there. Bye.